Hello and welcome to my channel. My name's Julie. This one's a relatively new die set. It's called the Charming Table Tidy, and it was released around about Boxing Day last year. And there's lots of different ways of putting it together. I've left the main die on a sheet card to show you how big it is really. So that is your die set. Pop that over there on the stand. So yeah, if I turn, where is it? There. So you can see you will need an A4 cutting machine, because it only just goes on an A4 sheet of paper. So once you take that one off, I put a bit of tape on the corner of the desk. You're left with that shape, like that, and then you get two other little pieces of die, which I will need that one back, because you will need to cut in like a handle shape and a slit shape into your four, because you'll need four of these shape. Okay, so the slit goes in there like that, and then I wouldn't keep it on there once you got. I would hold it in position, tape it down, make sure it's in those little grooves there, tape it down, take this one away, and then put it through your machine. Okay, just in case an accident happens, and because dies and things do move. So then on your other you'll need two of those slit pieces, and then on your other two you will need this one. So the same again, you will, this time it goes in on the three little slots. Okay, the same again, tape it down, take that die set away and put it through your machine, and then you'll have two of those. Right, let's put those back. But I was just thinking, because that makes a little compartment in the middle, but if you didn't want that, you could just cut that off, and then you would have a middle piece in there. It's up to you. You can do so much with this die set. So let's get rid of those pieces. I thought I'd just explain that. So you need 4 bits. I've done a lot of I've cut all the detail out, the mat layers out, and there's my 4 bits. So on 3 of them you cut off the let me show you. You'll cut off, that's no good, is it? You'll cut off this base bit, but leave one on. Okay, and then you can put the boxes together. Put these details on before you start. It's easier. You can give it a good press and things like that. So have I got that camera too close, or what? It seems really close for some reason. Now I can't see. So we're going to put new glue. So we're going to do this one first, and it is best to wet glue, because you want it to last. I like to do this one and put glue on this one at the same time. I was going to do this video this afternoon, but they give heavy rain this afternoon with a possibility of thunder. When is it? I always decide to do a video and the weather's not very good, is it? So I'll sort of start on this triangle bit down here first, and then I find that this one then comes round and comes up to this score line here. That's I've already done those, look, they're all glued. So this is the one with the base on, and I'm going to fold that one back so we know where we're going, so we can see that bit there. So you're just repeating the process on all 4 bits really. Get my big fat fingers out of the way. A bit swollen I am, but that's not anything new, is it? Reinforce those score lines as well before you start. So I'm just bringing it up to that end piece there. I think this one is a little bit tricky because you've got the base on this one. I think I might have moved that one over just a little bit too far. Let's bring it back over a bit. I'm just going to get bone folder down, give it a good press. Jodie has done a video on this before, so if you watch back, and she shows you, or she walks you through another way of doing these, trying to wait a little bit. So I'm going to have that one there like that, and then I'm going to have the the slit ones coming out on here, and make sure there's another slit one opposite, and then I'm going to have a handle one opposite the other handle one, like so. Okay, now I'm just going to glue these on. Making sure I've not gone over that score line. And then we're going to come over and do this one. Then I might have to turn it around to do the other one. I might just have to put a light on for a minute because I can't see where that... Is that too bright? It's a dull day here, like I say, and they give us rain. Never mind. Let's have a look, see. Yep, that's okay. I just wanting to make sure I haven't gone over that score line, otherwise it's not going to fold up. There you go. Right, now I'm going to turn that around because I think that would make it sort of easier. I'm going to have to leave it like that. I thought I was going to slide it underneath my tool thing, but it won't. It might if I move that out the way, actually. Yeah. Let's just move that over there. Aha, that's better. Can you still see? Yeah. I've made one before, but I didn't use the decorative panels on this. You don't have to if you don't want to. I've sort of done some inking and made some I used some stamps and used pattern papers on it, so I just want to have a look, see if that's come over too far. I've got to stay on there. I'm frightened of going over the score line, that's what I'm frightened of. Just hold that in place a minute. There's a bit of glue on there. Rub that off. Right, let's see, shall we? And then you can flip it over, fold, reinforce these score lines. I think I've done some. Is that one? That one's done. I think these ones are not. So we'll just go and reinforce those. If you do it the other way round, so these come that way, then that would go inside. It all depends which way you bend these. Oh, I forgot to say, there's a little die in there what gives you a front pocket as well. I think that was on, I'm not sure, I think there's a picture of it on the front of the packaging. That's this one I've got to do. That's it. So now these are going to come up on the outside, well, on the inside like that. Okay, and I've just seen I haven't scored these ones either. I'm just going to quickly do these ones. Done that one. Is that it? That's it. Right, let's put some glue on these. I think once you've made one, you'll be well away. I don't really want to show people matting and layering sort of things. Because you all know what to do. Oh lordy. I was trying to get overzealous, trying to make it go quicker than what it wants to. Put some glue on this one. I was going to say I've lined that as I'm going round, but I want to hide the glue tabs. Right, this one I'm probably going to do the two glue tabs together and get the bone folder in and press it. So take your time. Oh, take your time. I know we've all got our special glue, haven't we? It does give you a little bit of wriggle time, where if you use the tape it doesn't. You've got to do it there and then. So I'm just going to pop that one in there as well. And I'm just going to bend these ones back a little bit so I can see what I'm doing. Can you see that? Probably you can't because it's a darker colour. Oh, sorry, I think I knocked the camera. That one's come out a little bit as well. That's what I mean, take your time, make sure the glue's dried before you go on to the next one. Right, I've chosen a lighter colour because I've got a copper tone, but I wanted to have a lighter one to go inside because it's quite dark with the teal, and the teal is a 240 GSM, the coppery tone is a 216, and the gold Miri is 250 GSM. So if you do this will hide up all your workings. You can get your hand inside and your bone folder and just squash down. So just putting some glue on it. Oh, this comes from it's the panel in your die set. But like I say, if you use like a cardstock, you can stamp and put different designs on. It's up to you. Just going to slide that down a wee bit more if I can. Has it made it lighter in there? It has, hasn't it? Look. All I'm doing is just sliding it in, and then I can that one's not stuck either. I would put these in like this after you've decided which way you're going to go, outwards or inwards. I think because the inwards one is tied up with a piece of ribbon. It's got pattern papers on the front, I think. We'll have a look at that packaging in a minute. So just pop that down in there. So look, then you can just get a bone folder and just push down in. Right. Then we've got these bits here. And these panels. Same process again. Make sure I've got enough on the corners, and then these ones are going to slide down in there. down in there. Don't worry if it's coming over the edge like that one there. If this colour underneath is too far over, then just trim it off after you've done it. That's my funny eyesight, trying to line things up. Do you often find that? You think you've lined it up good, don't you? And then when you look, oh no, you've got some overhanging. Just trim it off. I better move those out of the way. I'm getting glue on there. How far's that one come up? That's it. I did treat myself to a new one. Different bone folders do different things, don't they? Because sometimes that one's a little bit thicker, the other one's a little bit thinner. First of all, the glue was coming out really fast, and now it's not wanting to come out. Whatever's happening. Should have learnt my lesson with the other one, shouldn't I? So I'm trying to do this a bit quick. You'll be getting fed up. Oh, it's making my wrist hurt. I was trying to, this morning, I was awake really early, and so, what was the time? 6:30. So, there was only some little pieces I wanted to do to finish off so I could film today. And I was busy using my little machine, and then all of a sudden I couldn't lift my shoulder. I had pain in my shoulder. I thought, oh, what is going on? And I couldn't move, couldn't do it. So these bits are going to come, where are we? They're going to come onto here. I want one. Oh, that's it, I want that one. You could left and a right one of these. Good job I've made something to cover up that glue markings. Oh. Can you see that? Look, where I've come up a little bit too far. Mind you, I should have put my daylight bulb on, I suppose, because I was working on this until dusk, and well, you don't see properly, do you, when you're crafting, if you haven't got proper lights, like if you're stitching or whatever, you really need decent light to do it in. You end up with different colours or something, don't you? So I've done some others to go inside as well. So that's that one. That's it. Make sure we've got two different sides. So all the time you're layering up like this, you're making your box really strong, because you've got layers and where you're laminating really, and you've got layers and layers of card on. It makes everything stronger, because probably this is something what's going to get a lot of use out of. I mean, if you wanted to do it for a man or whatever, you could go really grungy, couldn't you, if you've got some stamps and things, and you could just stamp and colour design on this. You don't have to use the dies, go around that side, that you've got. And on social media, people have really made some really nice ones. The last one of those. The actual construction doesn't take very long. It's the cutting out and deciding what colour you want to use. I think that's the hardest bit. What am I going to do? What haven't I done, sort of thing. Now, these little pieces are to reinforce the handle on there. I'm not sure whether to, because this slit is not very wide. I'm not sure whether the gold would go through. I must admit they are tight. I think I've bent that the wrong way. I think it needs to go that way. I'll have a look at that in a minute. I think I'm going to go, we'll change the colour scheme, because we've had gold on the outside. I think I'm going to go that copper colour on these pieces. Oh. I want to come round. Oh yeah, and you've got deboss pieces on there. Does that look about right? Just make sure it's level. Let's do the other side. And we're nearly there, guys. So this is another request, this one. Some other people might have done videos as well. have a search and see what everybody else has done. So yeah, I bent those the wrong way because they got to come up that way, because they're going to go down like that. And then these ones are going to come over. Like that. And then that one comes over like that. There you go. And look, this is why it's called a table tidy. Oh, oh, oh. That's a bit dangerous, isn't it? So, and you've got a little thing for hiding things in. Let's have a look at that. Oh, so, this is the one I done. So I've used pattern papers, and then inside you're getting a lot of that one might be a better. I've actually stamped inside in a lighter green ink. So you can do whatever you want, and I've stuck some stash of flowers on there. But yeah, you can, and I didn't reinforce these ones either. And I put the green on the inside as well because it's a paler colour of card that I've used. So anyway, I hope that helps. Oh, we're just going to have a look at that. Yes. Yeah, so the one that you go turn inwards, they've put ribbon underneath the decorative paper and then tied it up on a corner. So that's the way you can do that as well. Anyway, as I say, I hope that helps, and I'll see you again real soon. Bye bye for now.